Sorry, Dan.
No, I get carried away. So
It's okay. Helping Parents Heal is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting parents who have children who have passed. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. HPH goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. HPH affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at this meeting is voluntary. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Discussions here are confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally.
thank you so much for
Sure.
reading those. I appreciate that. So, okay, so great. So, what is Reiki? Reiki, does anybody in the audience want to answer that? The audience, anybody in the group want to answer that? If you win a prize, no prize. Reiki is a Japanese form. It's a Japanese healing art for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. So it's so much bigger than that, though, right? Those are just the words we use, like to technically describe. Oh, Marina's here. That's great to describe Reiki. So Reiki is made up of two Japanese words. The first is Rei, which means God's wisdom or higher power, and Ki, Ki, which of course means energy or prana, right? Or Chi, right? You know of those words. So in its simplest form, in its most simple form, Reiki is love. Reiki is like sending a prayer to somebody, sending well wishes. It works in person, it works over distance like this without any, because there is no space or time, right? It just travels over the energetic waves from us to you. And so as we do our meditation tonight, which is a connection meditation, so we don't usually do those here, so I hope you're excited about that. It's a real treat for us to be able to give you that connection meditation. So I hope that hopefully you'll enjoy that. But we're also going to be infusing, Kjerstin, Amy, and I, every word is going to be infused with Reiki. So you're really going to be feeling the Reiki along with receiving the guidance to meet your loved one in spirit. Is everybody okay with doing that? Yes, everybody happy with that? You might want to grab a pen and paper real quick so that at the end of the meditation, you can record what you experienced in the meditation. Okay. Hi, Marina. I was glad to see your name come through. It's good to see you. So Reiki really works with the chakra energy centers to heal and balance and kind of stabilize the energetic bodies. It works on your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body, and your emotional body, right? So on so many layers, Reiki heals. The way it works is because the three of us are attuned to the Reiki energy. The Reiki energy, we're basically a channel for the energy, right? Just like Suzanne Giesman is a channel for Sanaya and the energy that speaks through her. We're a channel for Reiki. And so Reiki works through us and we send it to you through our hands, through our intention, right? From us to you. So that's just in a real quick nutshell what Reiki is. It's a beautiful art. I could, as a Reiki instructor, not currently, but for the last few years, I've been teaching Reiki. I could go on and on all night about it, but there's lots of information that you can research more on your own. There are Reiki teachers everywhere now, which is such a beautiful thing. There's even, there are Reiki centers within some of the bigger hospitals in the country, which is really a beautiful thing to see, that even the Western medicine is starting to embrace Reiki as a legit healing art. So there's lots of places for you to go learn more information, to get a session in person, which you definitely should experience, and come back to us for distance Reiki because we love having you here and would love to see you every month. So did I cover that, Kjerstin? We got everything pretty well
We're good.
in
We're
there?
good.
Okay. So as I said, this is our last meeting until September. So we really wanted to give you something really special. And I missed last month and I just haven't been, with you as much as I would like to be the last couple months. So I wanted to come on and offer you this connection meditation. It'll be about a 20-minute meditation or so. When I'm done speaking, we'll keep sending Reiki for the next, 15 minutes or so, depending on time. And then we'll bring you back gently and we'll open it up for sharing if you want to share. And if you don't want to, you can just, savor the experience for yourself, but do write it down because it'll be interesting for you to write about it later too. Because when you're practicing becoming the channel, which is what you're doing when you're in meditation and you're receiving your loved one, when you're receiving their energy and they're speaking to you and you're speaking to them, you're a channel, right? And so the more you expand on that in your writing, the more the details come back to you and you can really get a fuller picture. So that's why I recommend that you write it down afterward. If you want to, there's no rules. You get to do what you want. Okay. All right. Good. Hi, Kit. It's good to see you. All right. Very good. Well, let's get started, shall we? Are you okay watching the room there
Yep.
still, Kjerstin? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start some music. Now you can adjust this music based on your own volume if you want it louder or softer, but I don't want it to overwhelm my voice. So let me give it a second to start. And then Kjerstin can let me know when it's playing if you can hear my voice.
We're good.
Okay, and you can hear me well?
Yep.
Perfect. I have mine turned down so it doesn't conflict. Okay. What I'd like you all to do is to get into a really comfortable position. You can be seated or you can be lying down, whatever's most comfortable for you. You can have your cameras on or off. Just please make sure that you're muted. I think everybody is muted. We'll do a quick scan and make sure. And I'm going to do my best to just guide you softly and gently into a receiving state where you'll call in your loved one and then you'll have some interaction with them. And then, as I said, we will be sending Reiki the entire time. Okay. So we've all got our hands on, Reiki on. Okay. And we'll begin. All right. So as I said, just be in a very comfortable position and let your body begin to soften. And if you're sitting down, just feel the weight of your body. Feel your body being grounded and held and present. Turn the music up just a bit. And let's all start by taking a deep breath in and then letting it go completely and fully. Another breath in and release. And as you take one more inhale, on the exhale, let it go completely, maybe audibly. Just really letting it out, your tension from the day, any worries, any to-do list, any discomfort, just letting it all out and just settling into your body, completely relaxed. And let your eyes close if they're not already. And let the sounds around you settle into the background. Let this moment tonight, just this hour, let this be for you, this special moment between you and your child. Know also that the Reiki energy is always present. It's already here. It doesn't wait to be turned on. It enters into the space because we invited it in to channel it for you. But really, Reiki goes where love goes. And love is exactly what you carry for your child. Every single one of you. The Reiki has been moving through this space since before we gathered. The minute you said yes to joining us tonight, the Reiki started working within you. It knows why you came, and it knows what you're carrying. And it's already helping to heal emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As I said, we gather for the last time tonight until September. So this is a night for returning, for remembering, for opening a door we don't always let ourselves open because we're busy and we don't make time for these connections as much as we might like. So we came to be with love. We came to be with our children. And as they continue to gather, I want you to bring your awareness down into your body and feel your feet against the floor. Feel your hands resting, whether they're on your lap or on the arms of your chair. Wherever they are, just feel your hands and feel the slow, steady rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. You are here, you are present, and you are safe in this sacred space. And now send your awareness down below your feet, about 12 inches below your feet, to your Earth Star chakra. The Earth Star is the copper bronze point of connection with the earth. It's the place that holds you always, whether you feel it or not. And imagine roots moving down from your Earth Star through the floor, through every layer of the earth, and wrapping around the very heart of Gaia at her center. And feel her send her energy back up through those roots. You can feel her energy is steady and ancient, unhurried. She's in no hurry. She wants to sit with us today, provide the grounding that you need to remain safe, because she's been holding grief longer than any of us. She knows how to do it, and she's holding you. So let her take your weight right now. Relax fully into Mother Earth. Let her carry the weight of today, of this week, of your whole grief journey, whatever's heavy in your heart. Let her carry it for you. You don't have to hold it while we're here together tonight. Just let it go. And then say silently to yourself, I am safe. I am grounded. And I am held. And now bring your awareness upward above your crown, about an arm's length above your head, to your soul star chakra. The soul star is the seat of your soul. It's the doorway between your immortal self and this physical life. It's the place where you are always connected to source and to divine wisdom. And now invite in the Reiki light. Watch as a warm golden white light begins to move down through your soul star and into your crown. The beautiful, tender, softly radiating light of Reiki, illuminating and opening and flowing. This energy is here for you. It's not something you have to create or be worthy of. It's just here for you. You only need to receive it. Feel the Reiki energy moving through your third eye, softening your third eye, allowing your third eye to open, to see beyond what the human eyes can see. And now the energy moves down into your throat, clearing all that needs to be said. And now arriving in your heart center where it pools and spreads like warmth moving through cold hands. Like a warm fire on a cold winter day. The fire, the warmth just builds in your heart center. Your heart center is the home of this work tonight. This is where the Reiki will be most alive tonight, moving through your grief, through your love, making no distinction between them because really there is none. Reiki knows that your grief is your love, and it honors both. And watch now as the light continues its journey down through your solar plexus, where so much of the heaviness of grief tends to settle. Feel the Reiki moving through that space, soothing and loosening and releasing the grip that grief has on your solar plexus. Letting it go. Reiki expands and swirls in that space, growing and expanding, releasing all that no longer serves you. And now down through your sacral and your root chakra, all the way down back through your earth star and into the heart of the earth below. You are now a pillar of light, we've opened the channel to heavens above and to the earth below. They meet right in the center of your chest, in your heart. This is the Reiki channel that you have built tonight. Keeping your full attention now in your heart center, bringing all of your awareness to the heart. And if you want to, if you feel called, you can place your hands on your heart and feel the warmth of the Reiki that is there, still moving, still glowing its beautiful gold warmth, still working. It will continue to work through the night tonight, through the day tomorrow. You don't have to do anything to sustain it. It simply is, and it will continue to work in you. But for tonight, in this warmth, in this space that Reiki has opened and softened, bring your awareness to what lives in your heart. The love that you have for your child. Notice it's not past tense, it's present and alive and active, because our love does not end. It merely changes form, just as they did. The Reiki is not separate from this love. See them together, Reiki moving through the love, amplifying the love. Tonight, Reiki will use your love as the channel for connection, because love is the only bridge that was ever needed for you to connect. Reiki is like a crystal. It will amplify the love energy, allowing you to further open and expand this channel of connection. So on your next breath, let your heart expand even more. Let it be wide as it can be, allowing it to hold both the grief and the love and the longing and the gratitude all at one time. You've been doing that anyway all along. How could you not hold the grief and the love? You know how to do it. You might notice what you see. What color is the Reiki energy for you? What color is the love energy? What do you see as they swirl together and mix with each other? What do you see? What does it feel like to have this running through the very center of you, of your heart? And now, just bring your child to mind, if you haven't already, and say their name silently or aloud 3 times. Call them forward into your consciousness, fully and completely. Ask them to come. Please join us here tonight. Do you see them now? Do you feel them? Did you notice a shift in the air? Maybe a warmth or a knowing? A sudden fullness in the room that wasn't there before? You may see them in physical form, the face that you knew and loved before they passed, their eyes, their smile, the way that they walked. Or you may see them come as light, layered, luminous, effervescent, the fullness of who they are, now that they're free of all of the limits of the human body. But either way, however you see them, it's them, and you will know, you will recognize them. So reach out to them and take their hand. And now send love from your heart to theirs. Feel the Reiki energy moving with it, amplifying it, carrying it across whatever distance the mind imagines exists. As you hold your loved one's hands, watch the love and the Reiki travel from your heart into theirs. It's a direct rod of light and love moving from your heart to theirs. And feel it as it returns. The addition of their love for you being carried across that same bond. Notice that it comes back warmer and fuller and accelerated, with hints of their personality across the bond. That's their love entering you, their energy merging with yours, heart to heart and light to light. Let this flow continue between you. Don't rush it. The Reiki is holding the connection open for you. You don't have to protect it or hold on tight. Just allow it to keep moving back and forth. And just breathe deeply and receive the love from your child as you send your love to them. Feel how present they are, how close they are. This is not your imagination reaching for something that isn't there. This is your heart recognizing what has always been true. They never left. They never left. The form changed, but the love never left. And as you really, really look at them, what do you notice? What do you feel coming from them toward you right now? And still holding your child's hand, ask them to take you somewhere now, their most sacred space. It might be a place you shared here, or a place that meant something to both of you. Or it might be somewhere entirely new, somewhere they found on the other side, somewhere so beautiful and so peaceful that words just can't quite describe. Let them choose. Let them lead you, and be open to wherever they take you. And feel your consciousness begin to rise. Your body stays here, grounded and rooted and held by the earth. But your awareness travels upward with your child, up through the ceiling, up through the sky, out into the vast universe. Stars in every direction, planets and light beyond light, all of it beautiful. None of it is a threat. And then ahead of you, watch as the color of everything shifts. A soft, pale warmth. It's a mist of light, gentle and welcoming, calling you forward, you and your child, and you enter it together. And you have arrived. Look around, take your time. What is here? What is here? What do you see and feel? Do you hear anything? What does this place feel like in your body? Notice the colors and the sounds. and the feeling of the air in this space. And finally, look at your child. See how they are here. See them in their fullness, in the light they truly are, in the joy of this space, in the happiness of having you here with them. They wanted so much to bring you here. They chose this for you. Sit with them now. Maybe there's a bench. Maybe you sit on the ground against a rock. Whatever is there to sit on, just sit. There's no hurry. Reiki is holding this space completely. And this is your time. Say what you need to say. Ask what you've been waiting to ask. And then allow yourself to be still and to be quiet and listen. Let them speak to you. It may come as a feeling, an image, or it might be words. It might be just a knowingness in your gut, but it's them. Trust that and receive it and remember it. And now feel their hand still in yours as you begin the journey home. Back through the soft light, through the mist, and back through the stars, back through the sky, back into your room and your chair, and back into your body. Landing softly in your heart where this journey began. Your child is here with you still, right there beside you. Look at them one more time and let them look at you. And receive what they want you to take away from this meeting tonight. one word or a feeling. Just let that settle into your heart where you can carry it forward. What you experienced with your child is real. This was a real connection for you tonight. The Reiki held it open and made it clear, but the connection has always been there. You didn't create that tonight. You just remembered that you have the power. And the connection you felt tonight doesn't live just in meditation. It lives in all of the ordinary moments of your life. When a song comes on with no explanation, when you feel something just shift in the room and you don't see anything, don't know what caused it. When you hear a child laugh and you remember the sound of your own child's laughter. These are all ways that they are finding their way to you, to open the channel, the lines of communication with you. You're learning to speak a new language and how to receive that language from them. As you continue on with your summer after we leave you tonight, just know that you're never alone in your grief. You never have been. And you've never been separated from the one that your heart holds dear, that you miss so much, because they're still here always. They will always be here. Kjerstin, whenever you're ready.
Begin to soften your awareness now. No need to rush. The Reiki has been working. It will continue to work. You don't have to hold it or sustain it. You only have to trust it. Bring your attention back to your heart center. Feel what remains there, that warmth, that openness. Notice it. Whatever you are holding tonight, grief, love, tenderness, exhaustion, it has been seen here. It has been held here. And it doesn't leave with the session. It returns with you. Take a slow breath in. And as you exhale, let your awareness travel gently downward, down through your solar plexus, down through your sacrum, through your root, down through your earth star, and into the heart of the earth that has been supporting you this entire time. Let yourself feel held by it. You don't have to float back alone. The earth receives you. And now draw your awareness upward, slowly, gently, back to your heart, back to this room, back to the weight of your body in your chair, in your bed, wherever you are resting tonight. Let your hands rest somewhere that feels like comfort. Let your breath come naturally. Before you fully return, I want you to carry one thing back with you. The love you felt in your heart center tonight is not something this session created. It was always there. It is there. It is the clearest evidence of what was between you and your child. That cannot be reikied into existence or away. It is simply yours. Take a final full breath in. Let it fill you completely. And exhale slowly. Feel your feet. Feel the ground. Let your eyes gently open when you're ready. You are still a pillar of light. You carry that home with you tonight. Welcome back.
Thank you. Don't mind me while I cry. um, so emotional all of a sudden. I'd like you to write down everything that you can remember, okay? Write down everything that you can remember from that connection tonight. And when you come back, if you want to turn your cameras on so we can see you, if you want. Hey, Nadia. When you're done writing, if you want to share anything in the chat, you're welcome to, or you can turn your mic off and share anything, or you don't have to do either of those things. This is your night. Share